My name is Damilola Williams, and I am a brand strategist, and I volunteer for Mentally Aware Nigeria initiative. So because of the peculiarity of mental illness and mental wellness generally, it is very possible for an individual to be mentally ill and not aware of it. So yes, it is. So I feel that I know that filmmaking generally has given mental health the right visibility that it needs, the right awareness, and the movies, the films, and even the short clips or formats that come from it, as in a way giving people the encouragement, the courage that they need to actually stand up to own up to whatever it is that they are going through and seek help. Okay, thank you so much for having me, and I want to encourage filmmakers and producers everywhere to do things like this to create awareness and visibility for mental health, and thereby encouraging people to speak up and own whatever it is they are facing or going through.
My name is Daria Sobele. I'm the founder of Executives Open Initiative and ASADS. ASADS means Anti-Suicide and Depression Squad. Yeah, it's possible for someone to have a mental health condition and not be aware of it. So various times people can have mental health issues in their families, which can also be hereditary. Other things are, when it comes to depression is like total loss of interest in activities for a period of, say, 2 weeks. So it also has to be diagnosed by a medical professional as well. Yeah, it can push for more of mental health awareness. I actually enjoyed Unbroken. It just talks about the millennials, what we go through right nowadays. Because when we wake up, the first thing we look at is our phones. We don't try and check out any other thing, do exercise. We're always in this social media space. While for the other movie, Don't Beg Now, it just talks about how childhood trauma can really affect teenagers, especially in the case of rape. Like a lot of rape cases have been happening nowadays. And just tells you how suicidal ideation can just start in one's mind, and we actually really need our tribe, have a circle of people you can talk to about mental related things. All right, so you guys should watch the Unbroken, watch Don't Beg Now. Just have a community or people you can talk to about things that are troubling you, and just make sure you're okay. Like, be selfish about your mental health and make sure you're good.
Hello, my name is Esther Kitoye. I'm a life coach and emotional freedom therapist. One of the things you notice when you're healing from trauma is that you don't feel guilty for being happy. You don't feel sad for enjoying your life, living your best life. You get to interact better with people, and your day-to-day life, you end up having a fulfilled day, living in the moment and just enjoying life. Storytelling does help, and it helps a whole lot, because there are people going through things that they don't even know that they're going through something, but seeing it, helps them to understand where they are, and at the same time helps them know that they can get help, they're not alone, and of course life can be much better. Don't Beg Now was the very wonderful one relating to the rape victim. Now it shows us how bad this damages people. I mean, good for her, maybe she found the guy in 3 years. Some persons go ahead for a lifetime carrying that hurt, that trauma, and it affects every single area of your life. So it's if you've been through that, then you need help. You should get help. Nigeria as a system, I would say we're getting there. Now we have support groups, we have therapists, we have people that actually put the word out there. Before, all people thought was that everything mental health is a psychiatric case. But now we know that support groups alone can help some people get over whatever it is they're going through. First, you are not alone. And it's okay not to be okay. But don't drown in your trauma. Reach out and get help. If you've not seen Unbroken, I think I'm advising you, imploring you that you should go ahead, search for QRTv and get to see Unbroken and Don't Beg Now. These are very short clips, but you will learn a whole lot from them. Okay, so thank you for having me.
Okay, my name is Felix Ogweze. I run an NGO with my wife, Felix and Funke Ogweze World Changers Foundation. And I have a support group on Facebook called Optimum Life with Felix Wise. One of these signs is that they begin to see themselves as a burden. as a burden. They begin to give their things away, you know, and at times some even begin to make some comments, see if maybe they're going on a journey that they won't come back or something. So we have to be very careful. So at times we pay attention to some of these messages. Some of them see themselves as they are depressed, very sad and hopeless. They see themselves that this is a hopeless situation. There's no way out and all that. So these are some of the signs. I remember the movie I watched, Don't Beg Now, the short movie, and with the guy that raped the lady. You know, for you to go to that extent of raping somebody, it shows that something is not right. So it's obvious that that guy is not right, something's not right, and he didn't even know. So it's very, very obvious, it's possible. Okay, so the movie Don't Beg Now and on Broken, you can see from the Don't Beg Now that I watched, you can see a situation where the lady, the impact of rape on her, for 3 years she was carrying this burden. And until even when she discovered the guy, one of the symptoms that I didn't mention about being suicidal is being vengeful. She wanted to take her revenge, and at all costs. And you could see that at the end of the day, I think from the end of the film, she took the guy's life and her life in the process. So that communicated a lot, and the fact that many people don't know what the victim go through. You know, at times we try to downplay what the victim goes through, but the victim goes through a lot, and that was shown in that movie, and I learned a lot from that movie. So I want to encourage us, please go to QRTv, their YouTube channel, and watch this movie. I bet you will gain a lot from this movie. I learned a lot, and I believe that this is one of the ways we can communicate mental health issues in our society. So I want to encourage us to go and watch. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Antonia Ojenabon. I run a support group for rape survivors. I got into this space because in 2015, I was admitted in a mental health facility after I became severely depressed and tried to commit suicide twice. It's 80% genetic, but it's difficult for the doctors to come up and just tell you that this is genetic. You have factors that combine to make it genetic. You have environmental factors and psychological factors. I think it's a fantastic platform. When I watched Unbroken, I related so well because most of the things the girl was saying were things that were going through my mind when I was also severely depressed. And at the point she picked up and said that she's going to pick up her life, she doesn't want anything to come in between her and succeeding, I could see myself there. I saw myself in everything she was doing. I saw myself there. So it's very relatable. I'll encourage everyone to watch that movie. It's very enlightening. It will make you understand what goes on in the hearts and in the mind of the victim so that we don't judge and stigmatize people the way we always do. Thank you so much, QRTv, for inviting me. Thank you so much for creating this awareness. You might never understand the magnitude of what you're doing. This is going to go far and wide. It's very easy for people to watch this. I say thank you for taking this noble cause.